If you want to design a very good program for general preparation, this is the easiest way. Always start with a warm-up followed by main training, conditioning or corrective exercise and cool down. A good program will seamlessly have a transition of these. So further, the warm-up can be broken down into pre-warm-up, general warm-up, specific warm-up and priming. The main training can also be broken down into primary exercises, secondary or assistant exercises, and finally accessories. If you have time, you can do conditioning, or you can address postural issues and corrective issues. Finally, for cool down, do some stretches for correcting upper cross syndrome and lower cross syndrome, and conclude the session with some breathing to stimulate the parasympathetic system. A box breathing will be a wise choice. That is 4 second inhale, 4 seconds hold, 4 second exhale and 4 second hold for a couple of minutes. We'll get back to parasympathetic state after the hard training effort. So the program design will look like this. This is the sample upper body. The warm-up, for pre-warm-up I'm using arm circles, shoulder rotation, wrist rolls, preparing the joints for a more gentle warm-up, which will be band aparts, wall slides. And the specific warm-up would be here addressing the chest, delts and push-up using push-ups, ring row and various angle delt raises. For special priming I'm using clap push-up and mid-ball slams or throws to activate the central nervous system. And for the main work set, using a RAM protocol of flat bench press, 40%, 60%, 80%, and with reducing rep ranges 5, 4, 3. And for the second main exercise, chin up, I'm using 2, 3, 4, so I can perform well when doing the main work sets. The main work sets, the primary lift of the day is barbell flat bench press, 4 sets of 6 with 80%, paired with chin ups weighted or normal, 4 sets of 6. You can see the assistant exercise will aid in improving the primary exercise. For example, here if you observe carefully, I'm using tricep extension and barbell shrugs, which will improve the setup portion of bench press and lockout for bench press. And the accessories will aid the assistance exercise as well as the primary exercise. So I'm using grip work to strengthen the forearm and rotator cuff work to work on shoulder stability. For cool down, I'm stretching the pec, lat, trapezius, addressing the upper cross syndrome, and concluding the session with box breathing for 2 minutes. So there you have it, the simple and efficient way to design a program.